Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Papa, and guess who's with me today? It's Lily, and we're going to read a story for you, a Christmas story that's really special. It's called The Night Before Christmas. This is a famous story. We've had this book, not this book, but a book just like it in our family forever. And Michael and Melanie and Lily and Levi have the same copy. It's just not as old. But it is an old story, and it's fun to be here. I hope you guys are all doing really well. It's Christmas Eve. Aren't you excited? Lily's excited. We got some fun things planned, but it's just really a fun time of year. So anyway, I hope you guys are excited and getting ready for Christmas.
And I feel the garage door opening.
Yeah, I think somebody's opening the garage door, but that's fine. So anyway, we hope you have a great Christmas. Lily knows how to read pretty good, and so she's going to read with me, and then we'll take you through this special story, The Night Before Christmas. And that's what tonight is the night before Christmas.
Yeah.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Look at that. Do you see the house they're in? And look at the calendar. Yeah. Okay. Lily, do you want to read the next page?
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there.
Yeah, look at them. They're hanging their stockings looking for St. Nicholas, which is another name for Santa Claus. Look at them, all excited, right? The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums are like candy, danced in their head. Look at them getting tucked into bed. And look at the candy canes and all the fun things they're thinking of. Do you think they're pretty excited? I think they're pretty excited. Lily, can you read the next page?
Yep. And Mama in her kerchief in my cap, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter.
So they're getting ready for bed, and she had on a kerchief. A kerchief is a funny thing, but it's like a little hat you wear. I guess when it's really cold and people didn't have good ways of heating their house, they wore more clothes when they went to bed. Oh, but they heard a clatter. Lily, what's a clatter? It's like a noise outside. And so look what the dad did. He jumped out of bed and he put on a thing. What's he doing? I think he's going to look out the window. Let me see what it says. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. So that means he's opening the window and he wants to look outside because he heard something that was louder than it should be. There is something going on, and he was a little bit nervous to see what it was. Yeah. Okay, Lily, why don't you read the next page?
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer.
Yeah. Look at that. And look outside. He's looking outside, and what do you see? There's a little bit of Santa. Maybe you can show. Oh, look at all that. Whoa. Was he surprised by what he saw? They said, Lily had a hard thing to read, but it gave the luster of midday to objects below, meaning the moon was so bright it looked like daytime. And look, it was in the middle of the night, but it almost looks like daytime. And he could see really well. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Look at that. He's seeing Saint Nick. Okay, more rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. I know, you'll read this, because it's 2 on 1 page. And he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen.
On Comet and Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all.
Oh, look at this. He's calling out all his reindeer by name. Oh, look at them. They are doing good. I didn't see Rudolph on here, but maybe this is before they found Rudolph. As the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Oh, look at this.
You can see the little man in the window right there.
Yeah, look at the man in the window. And what is he seeing? He's seeing Santa Claus. Look at the big moon. Do you see the big moon keeping everything bright so we can see real easy? Look at him. Look at the man looking out the window. You can read this. So up
To the housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
Yeah, they were flying up around the house, and they were fully loaded with toys, and they were flying as fast as the wind. And then in a twinkle, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. That means they could hear them on the roof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down came the chimney. St. Nicholas came with a bound. Okay, look at this. They're up on the roof, and they could hear the animals on the roof. And Santa Claus. Do you want to read the next one, sweetie?
He is dressed in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
Yeah, a bundle?
And a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a
peddler
just opening his pack.
Yeah, look at this. There's Santa Claus coming down the chimney, and they said his boots were tarnished because he'd been going up and down the chimney, but there he came. Oh my, 'twas the night before Christmas. Oh my. Here, why don't you read this one, sweetie? Look at all the toys that Santa's bringing. Look at all the toys. Okay, you read this part.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His temples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
So his beard was as white as snow. Ah. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. Whoa! Do you see his belly wiggle? I think Santa's had he's had too many cookies. Here, you can read this one.
He was chubby and plump, a right old jolly old elf. And he laughed, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself.
So, there's the man from the house. He came running downstairs after he saw what was going on and what he heard upstairs. And he saw Santa Claus unloading some of the presents. And he said he was just such a jolly old soul. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to fear. Look at that. Oh, don't. Okay, and then He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. There he is. He's filling all the stockings. Look at that. Lily, you want to read this next page?
And he laid his fingers aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose.
Oh, so he touched his nose and he blasted up the chimney. Maybe that's somehow he works with his magic. And he came right back up on top of the roof, and look at his bag. It's not very full of toys anymore. I think he undid all the toys. Oh, he sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight.
There he is. He's getting ready to go. Look at all the reindeer on the front lawn. We have to hold it still or it blurs, I guess. Look at all the reindeer. And what did he say that the man could hear? He heard him say, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And there's the family in the morning playing with their toys. Do they look so happy? I hope you guys are excited about Christmas coming. I know Lily is. Are you a little bit excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a good time with Lily and Levi. We're playing a lot of games. And
like sticky gooey balls.
Yeah, we made up a new game called Sticky Gooey Ball. And that's been a lot of fun. We played that a lot. But anyway, we hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. And we'll be thinking about you. And we love you. And remember, are you ready for my silly voice? I love you. Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you.
Have a good Christmas. We hope you have a great Christmas.
Bye.